So from there we go to traditional African understanding of marriage. So now we go to the traditional society. How do they take marriage generally? Generally they say marriage is a duty. Or here we are saying marriage is a must. It's a duty for everyone to get married in the traditional African society. That's why those who don't get married are considered to be cursed. So you write there, unmarried are cursed. Considered what? Cursed. And even in some communities are seen as rebels and lawbreakers because they've not gotten married. And also in the traditional African society, generally they believe that marriage is God ordained. Features of traditional African marriage. What are the characteristics of traditional African marriage? What features should these have? What characteristics should a marriage have in order to say that this marriage is what? Traditional. Number one, it's for procreation. That is, in basic terms, primarily that is for what marriage is in the traditional African society. It's for procreation. That is for bringing forth what? Children. Yes, because they are very important in the community in order to continue the community's what? Lineage. Yes, because children here are given names of those people who died, the departed, right? So in order to continue the community through giving them forth children, they are given names of those people, the departed members, as a sign of continuation and remembrance of the departed. So why is procreation very important? Because children are important. So importance of children there. What is the importance of children? Number one, they promote the social status of their parents. Because we are told you can only become an elder in the traditional African society when you married and brought forth what? Children. That is when you can be an elder. So your status goes up. So immediately you have children, whether you become an elder or not, your social status is promoted. Also, they are a bond of unity in the family. They bind the unity together. Because both the whole community takes care of the children in the traditional African society. It's not only the parents. The extended family comes in also to take care, and the community as a whole. So basically here we are saying it's a bond of unity. It unites everyone as they take care of the children. Also is a source of labor. A source of labor because they are used, if you have many children, they can be able to plow your land. They are used as a labor to go collect the firewood. Also, they are source of wealth. So through working, they can be able to do what? To bring forth wealth in the traditional African community. And also their source of wealth, especially not even working and bringing, because working, there it was a communal affair and the land was, that is not a good example of source of wealth. Source of wealth was, for example, the daughters, yes? When the bride wealth was brought, you see the wealth came in. So they are a source of wealth. Also, sons are heirs of the family as well. They are heirs. Heirs of the family. And children are also take care of their children. Take care of their parents when they are old. And they give them a decent burial. So, in basic terms, what you're supposed to say here is that they take care of their parents when they are old. And they have a duty to give them a decent burial. And there was this reminds me about how some people are complaining on the social media. I think it's someone who brought it up the other day, that people cannot be wealthy today depending on your background. You cannot be wealthy because your mother gave birth to you when she was 20 years or 22 years, yes? And she gave birth to you and other 10 siblings. And then when you clear Form 4, you go to what? To where? To the university, right? And then after university, you get a job. Your parents expect you to take care of the other children, to take them to where? To school. If you are taking care of 9 siblings, plus your parents, when are you supposed to invest? And take care of your own? When? That's a question. That's a good question. Go back home. Are you being paid your school fees by your brother? So that is what we call when, and you find out even some parents are not very old. When you're 50, you're not old. By the time I retire, retirement is 65, right? That's not old. Because I keep on telling people that, you see Michael Joseph, he started Safaricom after retiring. He was working abroad, yes? Then he came to Kenya, then he had the idea of Safaricom, then brought it, then started it. And you see how it is doing well. Yeah, after 65 years. Bob Collymore was employed at, is it 51 or 52? Abroad, you know what he used to do? He had these minor jobs of, you see it's called what? Electricity. You see the electricity poles. He was the one who was climbing on top of them and they don't know doing what. It was explained on in a newspaper. That's after 50 what? And then here we have the mentality that if you are over 50, you're old. Your parents should, your children should take care of you. You cannot even work. You just sit at them. If you bring forth your child, even if your child, you gave birth to your child at 20 years, by the time they are 40, or yes, they have money, or 35, they already have money, right? And if they are, 40, they already have money because they've completed the campus. Or if someone, even 15, depends if they cleared Form 4 and started a business, right? It depends where they were in life. Now you know you have to take care of your siblings. You have to educate all of them, the 9 of them. And still, you're taking care of the children, your parents. Both of them are not working. And mostly the scenario is your father is an alcoholic. They need money to go and drink, right? And your mother is there. They tell you, your brother was sent home for fees. Even when you're growing up, they keep on telling you, you'll get the education, that's why I'm paying your fees, so that you educate your brother. So if you don't do so well, that means that's why most of the African families cannot invest and get more money or get wealthy, depending on how many siblings are in your home. Because you have to educate them. If you don't educate them, the family wrangles do what? Start. That's why traditionally here saying that you'll take care of your parents, which is good, yes? You're supposed to take care of your parents. But even then, when they're working, they're supposed to make good what? Decisions. See, there are parents who are working now, and they have money until they die. Actually, they're even helping their parents. They're even helping their children, right? They have a lot of money. Why don't you, when you grow up, you yourself, be that parent? You can be that parent if you want. That was the question. That person was thinking, right? They were thinking, and it depends on how you take it. That is how it's supposed to be traditionally, actually. And then another importance of children in marriage is they are a source of security. They are security to the family in that you cannot just come and, when you're older, you'll find out that it's only because now you're young. If you are like 20 in the campus, and let's say even the family is secure basically,